Good morning, YouTube. It has been a while. It's probably been around 5 months now since I've made a video, and it's just good to be back. If you guys did watch my last video, I did review the MX 4D and the Predator movie. And today, I will be taking a look at the Cinemark D-Box seats. Actually, I've been told they're not always at Cinemark. That's what we have here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yes, we have movie theaters here. If you guys don't know what that is, basically they're chairs that will roll, rock, and rumble. So it's like a rock and roll description.
Yeah! Now we're rocking!
Something, but it's pretty much just a chair that moves in a way. The MX4D seats had like smells that have smoke. It was in those are entire theaters that would move, and they were all connected in a row. These are just individual seats. There's probably around 20 of them. There's not a lot in there. And it's usually just one or two theaters in the entire complex itself that has those seats. It's not every single theater. So it's kind of like a special thing they do, and it's only with certain movies. From what I've been told, they're pretty cool to sit in, and they're fun to be in. But I would probably definitely advise to make sure it's an action movie or something, because I have been told that if it's a slower movie, if it's some kind of drama or it's some kind of biopic, maybe if they had that, then you're not going to see much movement at all, and it might be a waste of your money. Now the tickets themselves on those are pretty expensive. I'm going to the early show time, and that's still around 14, so it's like 15 bucks after tax. It can go all the way up to like 18, 19 if you go after matinee. So it really depends on how much you want to spend, if it's worth it to you. It's usually around like an extra 8 bucks to just do that instead of the regular ticket price that you'd usually pay at your movie theater. As far as and the movie I'm going to go watch in the D-Box is going to be Captain Marvel. I finally gotten around to seeing it. I've been wanting to see this for a while. I've heard it's really good. I'm not going to say a whole lot about that. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. You've seen clips about it, even from Avengers Infinity War. At the very end, Nick Fury, as he's getting turned into dust, he calls someone on his pager, and it shows Captain Marvel's symbol, and everybody's like, who is that? So it's pretty much like her basic origin story. She's pretty much an intergalactic warrior, and she keeps having flashbacks of being a Air Force pilot. And Nick Fury teams up with her, and they kind of figure out where to go from there. And supposedly it also sets up Avengers Endgame, which comes out this summer. So I'm really excited to watch that. Again, I apologize for this being so long from whenever I did my last video. I had a few people ask me afterwards if I was going to do the D-Box seats. And I've been wanting to for a while. I've just been caught up with school and work, and just finally have enough time now beforehand. So let's go take a look, guys.
All right, guys, here's the entire theater. As you can see, those 2 rows are your D-Box seats. It's about 3 rows back or so it does give you that front row action without hurting your neck in the process. Now, I do apologize. All of these shots are after the movie, so you will see a couple of dark scenes. And here it is right there. There's a reclining seat. The D-Box logo is stitched on the headrest, so in case you don't know where your seat is, they make sure you can find it. On the right-hand side, you have 2 silver buttons to be able to recline up or down. The intensity gauge is lit up here. You can turn that rumble feature down low, turn all the way high, depending on your liking. Now, these are a major upgrade from what these seats used to be. From old pictures I've seen, these used to be just stadium seats, so they didn't recline. So these are a major upgrade. Very comfortable, and it definitely gives you a nice view. And here is the intensity gauge with the light off. The credits are rolling. See, it's not too distracting. You can't see it when the movie's going, so definitely a nice touch.
All right, guys, I'm officially out of the movies. Hopefully I got enough shots for you guys. As I said before, I was a little bit late getting here, so I didn't want to shine the flashlight around at when the previews were going and distract anyone. But it was a really cool experience. I would say they're not... they don't immerse you into the movie as much as, say, like the MX4D seats do, because that is the entire theater. There's a lot more senses and stuff going on with the film itself and the experience. So I would say those are a little bit better if you're looking for like full on immersion. This one, I do think that the
that the shakes and the rattles were actually a little bit more accurate and they weren't super violent. I did have my hat on my lap, and sometimes like when the spaceships and stuff would go by, it actually flew off into the aisle. I had to pick it up. That was the only time I ever got too violent. Like I did show in some of the other videos that the seats do have cup holders, and I think a drink would be okay as long as you have a lid on it. So I don't think you have to worry about anything there. I would definitely try it again. Just like I said before, make sure it's an action movie. Make sure it's something you'd actually enjoy to begin with. It's something you really want to see. As far as the movie itself, super good. I can see why it did 150 million just in the first weekend alone. It's probably going to surpass a lot of different movies. It's probably going to get up there in the top box office of all time, I believe. So I really did like the movie as well. I really like the seats. Tell me what you guys think of it. Have you tried it? Do you want to try it? Tell me what I could do a little bit better in some of these reviews. Tell me something else you'd like me to review. I hope to possibly maybe even do a review over Avengers Endgame. I think a new trailer actually just came out today as I'm speaking right now, so I'll have to go watch that and see what it's all about. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment on what I can do better and what you'd like to see me review in the future. Thanks for watching.